David Peterson will be on the mound for the Mets. He has been nothing short of spectacular.
33 starts since last year, ERA under 3. He's become one of the most intelligent pitchers out there, one of the toughest pitchers for the Mets every 5 days.
And he pops one up on the infield. Pete Alonso waits for it to come down right near the bag. And that's the first out of the night. And Rosario, first pitch swinging, grounds one out to shortstop. Lindor throws him out. 3 pitches, 2 outs for David Peterson.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with a slider. Side retired. Terrific start for Peterson. Needs only 9 pitches to cut through the Nationals in order.
Jake Irvin, 28 years of age, facing the Mets for the 6th time in his career.
3-2 to Nimmo. And he takes the walk. Yeah, the Mets have a 1-out base runner. Irvin does not walk many, 2.5 walks per 9 innings. But he issues a free pass ahead of Soto, who all of a sudden is in a Soto-esque streak. Swing and a miss, and he got him with a sinker. Foul tipped into the mid of Adams.
He's down on strikes, 2 men away, and Pete Alonso coming up.
Pete's had trouble against Irvin. He's just 1 for 13 against this right-hander, who has pitched some of his best games against the Mets. Breaking ball hit to center field, hit well. Young racing back. He won't get there. It hops up against the wall. Nimmo digging for third. He will score as Young has trouble picking it up. Alonso stops at second with an RBI double.
The Mets are leading by a score of 1-0. RBI number 63 on the year for Pete Alonso, the Major Leagues leader. Second inning at Citi Field. It's the Mets 1, the Nationals nothing.
Chaparro bounces one toward third. Mauricio on the charge, and the off-balance throw low, but scooped out by Alonso. Stayed on the bag.
Unusual. Watch how he backhands it. No third baseman plays it like that. They play with the glove flat and open. He backhands it, and then the throw just beautifully picked by Pete, who gets hit there by Chaparro, who's like a heavyweight coming down the line.
Swung on, hit high in the air to shallow center. Jeff McNeil lining it up, waiting, and makes the one-hand catch. 2 men away.
5 up and 5 down for David Peterson. And it's bounced to third. Another chance for Mauricio. And he grabs it on the backhand. This time a perfect throw. 6 up and 6 down for David Peterson with 3 ground ball outs.
1 away here at the top of the third. The Nationals still looking for their first base runner, and Luis Garcia Jr. batting 8th in the order will stand in.
And he hits one up the middle for a base hit. So Garcia, who is hitting 100 against lefties this year, jumps on the first pitch slider and bangs it right up the middle for the first Nationals hit. Double play ball if they hurry. The turn by Beatty, and they double up the speedy Jacob Young. That's tough to do. 6-4-3. Peterson's faced the minimum through 3.
1-0 Mets, bottom of the 3rd inning. Working their way through the order, second time against Jake Irvin.
And the curveball drilled down the right field line toward the corner. That's going to short hop up against the wall. Lindor on his way to second, and he dives in safely with a 1-out double.
So Mets trying to add on here for Lindor's 12th double of the year. Still working on that broken pinky toe, a very valuable appendage, but running well.
So he's at second with 1 out for Nimmo. Walked and scored in the first inning. That's drilled to right field. Back goes Call. At the wall, he makes the catch. Nice play by Alex Call on the dead run into the mesh, and pulls that ball down to retire Nimmo for the 2nd out. So 2 out now Soto.
Remember, Soto's night last night began with a strikeout. Next time around, he had a home run.
The curveball hit in the air to deep right field. Call going back near the wall, and it's out of here. Juan Soto homers for the 2nd straight night. A 2-run shot, and it's 3-0 New York. Well, the Mets are pummeling the baseball in this 3rd inning against Jake Irvin. Soto gets the payoff with his 13th home run of the year to give the Mets a 3-0 lead. And did you see the catch by the kid in the stands?
I did.
I mean, what a great grab. Look at that. Going over the railing. Outstanding play.
So things have moved along nicely for Peterson. Mets 3, Nationals nothing, top of the 4th. 2 outs.
And he chased the changeup for strike 3. So Peterson's got his 2nd strikeout. He's thrown 4 scoreless innings. Mets have a 3-0 lead.
Here's Lindor. Switch hitter batting left. 2 on, 2 out. 3-0 New York. Bottom 4. Hit high in the air to left center field. Pretty deep. Young on the run toward the track in left center. Makes the catch, or somebody made the catch. So Young got his glove there, and so did Wood. But Young made the catch to end the inning. No runs, a walk, a hit batsman, and 2 left.
Brandon Nimmo leads off last of the fifth.
This part of the order has done damage.
Nimmo skies one to left center. Young moving back onto the warning track. Back at the fence, and it's out of here.
Brandon Nimmo goes the other way for his 11th home run of the season. And it's 4-0 New York.
So Soto and now Nimmo have gone deep against Jake Irvin, who's now given up 13 home runs.
Peterson's been doing his thing. You have the line drive by Rosario. Wood hits one off the end of the bat. First and second.
And Chaparro swings and misses at another slider. And that's the third strikeout for Peterson. Second time he's got Chaparro.
Struck him out. Got him with the slider. Back-to-back strikeouts for Peterson after giving up 2 hits to start the inning.
Cole shoots one down to first. Blocked by Alonso. He'll take it himself. Side retired.
Third time in the last 4 starts, Peterson has gotten through 7.
Last of the 7th inning. Still the Mets 4, the Nationals nothing. Nimmo has walked, lined out to the track and right, and homered.
As Nimmo flies this one deep to right. Back goes Cole. Back near the wall. It's out of here. Brandon Nimmo with his second home run of the night. Nimmo had a 9 RBI game against the Nats in D.C. in April. Now he's got a 2 home run game against the Nats tonight to make it 5-0 New York.
In Flushing, we go to the top of the 8th inning. Citi Field, 5-0 Met lead over Washington.
David Peterson tries to become the first Met pitcher this year to go 8 innings. And this is laced into center field. A base hit for Young. They're going to wave Garcia around. The throw to the plate by Taylor.
He's out! Oh, wow, dropped the ball, and he's still out. They're going to say he lost it on the transfer.
And the Nats down 5 runs, running to and out at the plate. They'll challenge the call.
Well, they're not going to change that. The sweep of the tag looked like it caught the top of the hand of Garcia.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is out.
So Tyrone Taylor keeps the shutout intact, and it stays 5-0. So now Peterson trying to finish off the 8th inning. No Met pitcher has done that this year. Fly ball right field. Soto right there waiting for it.
David Peterson becomes the first Met pitcher this year to throw 8 innings. 8 scoreless innings for Peterson.
And a 5-0 Met lead. Peterson starts the 9th inning for the first time in his career. He has 1 complete game in his career. That was a rain-shortened game. And Rosario lines one right to Beatty at third, and that's the first out. Uncharted territory for David in his big league career.
He struck him out. 2 men down.
6 strikeouts for Peterson, and now has 1 more out to get. And Chaparro hits it hard.
Beatty's got it. Makes the running throw. And the ball game is over. David Peterson with a masterful 6-hit shutout. The first complete game of the season for the Mets. And Peterson throws 9 scoreless innings. And the Mets defeat the Nats 5-0.